Public art is a way of beautifying the city, increasing community pride, and bringing the arts into our everyday lives. It is for these very reasons that the City of Greensboro has adopted an action plan to increase the amount of art downtown. Public art can be found in gardens, libraries, parks, streets, and even on buildings. It can come in many forms, from graffiti to sculptures. No matter what, it is a joy to see around town. The Public Art Endowment is a permanent fund at the Community Foundation of Greater Greensboro for the creation of new community assets and is the only fund of its kind in the area. The goal of the Public Art Endowment is to preserve and extend our sense of community through the development of culturally significant works of art. The Public Art Program has had a tremendous response from the artists who have participated by loaning their creations for public exhibit.
I mean, I guess I've really tried to just do whatever felt right and comfortable to me. I've done like graffiti art, and I've done tattooing, and just everything from watercolor painting to pencil sketching, and just kind of like everything in between for the most part. Mainly I kind of focus on like graffiti art and like street art. That just seems to be what comes like most naturally to me. I do tattoos, and I paint and everything, but mainly I've just been keeping up with like the spray paint and stuff like that. Just trying to like, I guess, expand on it as much as I can, and kind of approach it as, I don't know, I guess it's like personally as I can, you know what I'm saying? I kind of think it's cooler to just take the tool and just go as crazy with it as I can, and just try and do something that's a little bit different and weird with it. So that's mainly been it. I don't know, I think I get a lot of inspiration from just seeing like normal things, just seeing like, I guess like driving down the road and seeing like just a random wall somewhere, or just, seeing somebody else go outside of their bounds to like do something cool, or if somebody actually has like a clever idea to kind of run with that. And I don't know, I think it just comes out of nowhere, to be honest with you. I think the less I think about it, the more natural things typically come out. Just kind of go at a blank canvas with no idea, and then just try and finish it in one moment, and just let that be what it be. I guess at first it was being like a little rebel, wanting to do what I wanted to do, and all my buddies we all kind of got into it at the same time, and that was definitely a fun way to to be. But then I think like something changed along the way, and like it went from me being like young and wanting to just like destroy stuff to kind of like wanting to just kind of be me and do what I could with it, and I had been working with it for so long that it was just kind of like it felt right to, when the change happened in my mindset, to just kind of keep using the same tool and the same premise behind it, but try and not approach it the way I was doing. It wasn't about like going out and bombing and trying to make a mess on the city. It was more like I could do cool paintings with this, like I can take this to a smaller scale, or even like a bigger scale than I had been used to. And I don't know, I think that's really what made me want to stick with it, just because I don't know, it's definitely something that's growing, and I think that like a lot of people are noticing it, and I think that it's like it's completely worldwide. It's happening here in Greensboro, and it's happening all the way the complete other side of the world. Like there's somebody doing it, and I think that that's just like a really cool unifying factor behind it, that just it has a lot of power to it, I guess. I was obsessed with tattoos before I could get them, before I could do them, before any of that stuff. And I would draw sleeves on me and my friends with markers, and we just wear it around and look like goofballs. And everything about tattooing is just perfect. So it'd take a lot to take me away from it. I mean, other than just the opportunity of doing the graffiti classes, that definitely is something I feel really lucky to have been able to do. But I guess the mural, the photobiz mural off of Spring Street, just getting to work together, with everybody on that, like with, Lauren, the owner, and Katie over at the Art Center. They gave me full range on the design, so that was really nuts. And I just think that the whole experience of the thing, just getting to work with the community and like getting to take the class over there and get them to, have a part on the wall, and it's just like, it's so much more timeless than I think, people want to give that type of work credit for. It's really bright and it's really graphic, and it definitely embodies the whole graffiti mindset. But I think that that's something it's good that it's here, because like before that, like even like the other murals that are in Greensboro, they're a lot more refined. Like the Children's Museum mural is probably easily the most excellent one in Greensboro. It's so, I don't know, finely tuned, and everything about it's great. But it's apples and oranges when you look at them. It's like you've got this really fine art, modern like approach here, and then you've got that really tweaked out, bright cartoon, kind of look. But it's both representing the same city, and it's kind of just showing two different aspects, but both from a really creative and like artistic side. So yeah, I just feel honored to be able to have done that, the photobiz mural. That was just too much fun. I still kind of can't even believe that it's there, to be honest.
The City of Greensboro is excited to announce that in September, the Public Art Endowment will unveil its newest long-term installation, Tre Venezia, by Peter Shire. This will be installed on the grounds of the Greensboro Cultural Center.